Hi everyone, it's Savannah for KelownaNow, and today I am joined by
Tega.
George.
And where are you guys from?
Oh, PMC.
PMC,
Yeah.
Post-Quantum Connection.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're a local band here in town.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Wicked. How long have you guys been together?
A year and a half now. I think.
Well, we've been playing before for like
Yeah, we've been playing a year.
2.5.
Okay,
that.
so still not a collective for very long.
No.
No.
So what got you guys sort of brought
2
together?
years.
What's the origin story of the band?
We were like, hey, we need a bassist and a drummer, and Post-Quantum Connection came up pretty much.
Yeah.
That's just how it went.
George and
Yeah.
I were playing open mics and like duo shows beforehand, and they're writing more stuff, and we figured this would sound a lot better if we had more people in it. So if we had more people playing more instruments, a bass, a drum,
Yeah.
and yeah. So we decided to look for a bassist and a drummer.
Make our
Pretty
music
much.
sound fuller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How did you guys find the shift in the Kelowna scene from going from like open mic nights to actually trying to play as a band? What did you think that was like?
Personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, I think we had it a bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
So like, we got our first gig here in the Landmark building actually.
Oh,
I
wow.
think-
Which is very interesting.
Yeah, now we're back here, shout out. But we got our first gig here, and after that, I was able to meet the booking agent at Fernando's, and he really liked our music. I showed him some demos, and he's been able to get us in. So we've had it a lot easier than newer bands I know who want to get
Definitely.
booked, because they've told me how they don't get replies and things like that. So we've been lucky; it hasn't been too tough.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And it's something that's also pretty interesting about your band. Only one of your bandmates is actually from Canada. So where else are you guys from?
Yeah. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
I'm Lebanese. I'm from Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Steven, our bassist, is from Taiwan.
And then the
And
drummer's
then,
from.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
From
here.
Kelowna?
Joey Ridge.
Joe Ridge?
Okay.
Joe Ridge.
Joe Ridge.
Nice.
Joey Ridge.
Joey Ridge.
So having all of those different cultures sort of meeting into one
Mm-hmm.
collective, do you guys really try to draw inspiration from that and make sure that it's prominent in your music?
Honestly, I
Really and not really at the same time?
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Like-
we draw inspiration from experiences
Rather than-
versus the actual sounds of our country. So right now our sound is more soul, jazz, R&B stuff than actual like Afrobeat or
Right.
that sort of stuff.
That's cool. That's awesome. You had mentioned that you take some influences like jazz, R&B, and soul.
Oh yeah.
But when you read about you guys are classified as an indie band. So where did you pick up on those other genres, and why did you decide you wanted to incorporate those into your sound?
I think it's what we listen to individually,
Mhm.
kind of incorporate. Because I do listen to a lot of jazz and a lot of metal, so I try to incorporate a lot of metal
Yeah.
solos.
Very
He's,
cool.
he's
Well,
more
metal-
the indie aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely more the soul and R&B aspect of it.
Right.
And Steven just listens to like a plethora of different
Yeah.
music. So,
Listen to a lot of different
Steven just
genres.
listens to a lot. So
Yeah.
that's where it came from. But I think we really started focusing on R&B and soul when we had to play a show last summer with IMUR
Okay.
for Red Bull and at the
Yeah,
Habitat.
Penticton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we played Red Bull open water party with IMUR, and they reached out to us and they were like, "Do you guys play anything sort of like in that R&B side?" And I was like, "Oh, no, we don't. Okay." I was like, "George, we need to start making some R&B stuff right now. Like the gigs next month. We don't have content." I was like,
Oh my god.
and
So you
then-
just pulled it out of thin
Yeah.
air, really.
yeah,
Yeah,
we started
pretty
listening
much.
to it and we were like, "This is actually really, really, really nice."
Cool.
And then I think earlier this year I started listening to a lot more jazz, and that's where the jazz influences has been coming from.
So
like
we've been listening to a
Hyoku-
lot of new bands as well.
Yeah.
Kind of see where the
like
genres.
Sean and
Yeah.
Hyoku.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Been really
Do
good.
you guys find that like your younger audience, obviously, because you guys are pretty young,
like
is still
to think
really
so.
like drawn to the old school like soul and jazz aspect
I
of your
think so,
stuff?
yeah.
I feel like right now the genre that we're playing is starting to kind of
Come back up.
Come
yeah,
back
I
up
agree.
again.
I think
Yeah.
there's a huge
Slowly but
resurgence
surely.
in that. And I think like if you listen to a lot of indie pop and dream pop and all that sort of stuff.
Bedroom
It's all just
pop,
jazz
yeah.
chords. It's all really just jazz and R&B
Jazz
chords. Like,
chords with a lot of synth.
yeah, lots of synths and like choruses and reverb, but it's really just the same thing. So.
Awesome. Really cool. Let's talk about the new song you guys released, Memories.
Yeah,
right?
we're excited that it
Yeah?
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
finally.
what's the story behind it?
Memories is, to be honest, it's just about loss. So, like, we tend to say it's about death, the loss of a loved one, but really it's just loss, and you can interpret it however you want it to be, because there isn't any specific line in the song that says, oh, you know, this person passed away,
Yeah.
or it's just
It's more like loss and
describing
how
it.
you're gonna cope with
how
life
are you
right
dealing
now.
with this, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So that's a pretty heavy topic to just drop on people, right? Especially as a new band.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you hoping people kind of get from it? Like what's the message that you guys want them to get from the song?
I didn't really have a message. I was just hoping they liked it.
It's been well
Added it to
received
their
then?
playlist. I think it's
Well,
been
honestly,
very well
like,
received, yeah.
Yeah.
they're not the only ones dealing with this. Everybody's dealing with this.
Everyone's
The whole
dealing
loss
with
aspect,
it, so-
everybody deals with it. And I feel like it's nice that we put it in a song for people to listen to and
Mhm.
really understand that they're really not
Yeah.
alone.
Right.
And like,
Yeah.
yeah, when I write or when he writes, well, I'll say when I write because I'm talking about the songs that I actually write. I like to share my experience in the hopes that people can say, oh, I know what this feels like. I've been there before. I can relate to this. So it's just something that for people to be able to relate to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we had first touched base, I had asked you guys about an EP in the works.
Mhm.
Can you tell me anything about that? Any details, perhaps?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Hopefully coming soon though.
Okay.
It's floating. I really want to put out an EP.
Yeah,
but
we really do.
We're
we really
thinking
do.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel like we have enough viewership for an EP yet, though.
Fair enough. So what other songs, I guess, the floor is yours. What other songs would you tell people to go and listen to?
We have Lost in Talk out.
It's out, and there's a nice, cool acoustic
Yeah.
video for it.
Funny, I was actually walking downtown shooting a video for KelownaNow while you guys were shooting,
Oh,
and I was
really?
like,
Oh,
what is
actually?
happening?
Oh,
Like,
what's going
really?
This
on?
is one, amazing, and two, here's this guy playing guitar and singing. Like
Did you-
and then I watched the video and I was like,
Yeah, like
It makes sense.
you don't expect the animations to come out of it.
Yeah,
It's like,
what David did was
David did
really,
an
really
incredible
nice.
job.
you guys
He
do
did an
a
incredible
lot of
job.
work with local artists
Yeah.
as well. I know you teamed up with Andrew Judah for the new
Mhm.
song.
Yeah.
How was working with him?
Oh,
Amazing. Unbelievable.
incredible.
The
Yeah.
amount of experience he has compared
Yeah,
to
like,
us.
Andrew
no
Judah is a
way.
different animal altogether. Like, just
Yeah.
honestly, just watching him work and mix.
Walking
and
into the studio, I was like, whoa.
it was he's
There's so
it was
many
fun.
instruments everywhere.
Yeah.
He has so many random little. He has this tiny piano for.
Like he'd
for
buy
no
from
reason.
garage
Yeah,
sales or
like,
like
why do
thrift
you have
shops.
that? He's like, oh, I sample it. I'm like, okay.
Sweet, so just
Yeah.
like the coolest dude.
Yeah,
And we
he's
learned a lot
cool
as
too.
well.
We learned a
Definitely,
lot.
yeah. About
So-
mixing, mastering, and all that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what is the hope for the band? I know you're still in early stages, but is it obvious like you guys want to
Mhm.
superstars like skyrocket, or are you wanting to just
No.
like
I don't really.
play
Not
music
really.
to play?
Keep it casual.
Part-time job.
Part-time job.
I really personally I don't want to be huge. Like
Yeah.
it's never been my goal to become like a superstar or anything. I just wanted to get to a point where it makes enough money.
Exactly.
that I
And
can,
plus,
like-
we like playing music as well. We
Yeah.
love it. So it's what
Awesome.
we do pretty much.
Yeah, so I don't have any huge.
But like, no,
grandiose
we're not gonna be the
imaginings.
next Kanye West. I
Yeah.
think.
No, I
No.
don't. Yeah, I really don't want to be headlining festivals.
Right.
It would be good to get our name in one of the bigger letters, though.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
we
definitely.
don't. We
like,
don't
oh,
need to
that
be
band,
the headliner.
You know it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Okay, so as you guys have, expressed, you're all about supporting local and working with local people.
Mhm.
KelownaNow is all about supporting local as well.
Oh, yeah,
So I
definitely.
have some rapid fire questions about some favorite local places and things to do
Hell yeah.
for you guys. Okay, so first one, favorite venue in town to play, maybe to visit.
Fernando's.
It's definitely
The
our
milk
most
crate
played
is
off
really
the
nice.
milk crate's nice.
The milk crate is
really nice.
really nice to play.
The Habitat, to be honest, was my favorite venue to go to visit for a show,
Yeah.
especially when they had some of the bigger acts.
Yeah.
Milk Crate's cool. Fernando's is nice.
Milk
'cause
Crate's
they-
very
they're
intimate.
consistent.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
a consistent show all the time.
Okay, so we have a top 3. That's good.
Yeah.
Favorite spot to go for tea or coffee?
Being seen.
Wow, that was in
Being
unison.
seen.
Okay, favorite local eatery? I feel like I already know this.
Wasabi.
Wasabi,
Yeah.
100% by far amazing ramen.
So good.
But Steven
Period.
says it's okay compared to what's back home, so we really need to visit
Yeah,
back
we
home.
time to
Fair
make
enough.
sure we
Yeah.
have this thing going on called PMC Eats, and we just go around.
And Steven,
And Steven rates everyone's restaurants and stuff. So.
Okay, well, you guys are going to be the new food critics for Kelowna now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And your guys' favorite local band or musician obviously can't be yourselves.
Andrew Judah. Wow, honestly,
We love that
I
guy.
really like David the Comic.
David the
I
Comic is
love
solid.
David the Comic.
There's a lot. Once you really start thinking about it, there's a lot of people that do really cool, different sounding stuff. Chloe Davidson's incredible.
Yeah.
Andrew
Oh, yeah.
Judah, Windmills,
Bo.
David the Comic. Bo is also Bo
Bo
has the
is-
smoothest
wow.
voice on the planet. Mr.
Yeah.
Bates is also really, really good.
So many.
Yeah.
This is
There's
hard.
so
I
many.
shouldn't be
Honestly,
asking
Kelowna's
Mission
like a
Engines does
melting
like this
pot of
really, really
talent,
cool
yeah.
like prog rock thing. I don't know what to call it, but like once you think about it, there's a lot. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, top of my list is still Andrew Judah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. Andrew Judah and David the Comic, to be quite honest.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, top 2. Awesome. Last question for you guys. When's the next time we can come see you play?
January.
Yeah.
I think we've got one January 10th.
Okay. Oh, right. You're playing Fireside Festival?
Yeah,
Yes.
27th.
Yeah.
26?
27th, that's our
So
date.
when's the earlier one? Where is that?
Red Bird Brewery.
Oh, right. Okay.
Red Bird
That's a cool venue.
Brewery.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
in
thank
tonight.
you.
Nice to know
Thanks
you
for
guys.
having us.
Having us.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching
Yeah.
Kelowna Now.